Hey guys, so I'm going to touch more on rule number one. Okay, rule number one is always show respect. It means there's no punching, kicking your parents, brothers, sisters, siblings, which are your brothers and sisters, dogs, cats, anything like that. Anything we practice in class, you can practice with at home with your parents, guardians, brothers, sisters, whatever, if they are wanting to practice with you. Do not force them to practice with you, please. Okay? That being said, stuff you can punch on. I've had students come to me, their parents let them punch a pillow. Like you can put a pillow up against the wall, practice like your shoe toes or your tay-shows. Stuff like that's fine, as long as your parents are okay with it. Okay, so don't take your pillows and punch and be super strong and still punch holes in the wall. Don't do that. Right? Punching bags and hand mitts are probably most ideal, but some people don't have them, and that's no big deal. You can always find, you've got pillows, you've got couch cushions. I've heard people kicking over their kitchen chairs for their Maigare Kyagis, front snap kicks. All that stuff's fine as long as your guardians, your parents are fine with it, okay? So that's the easy stuff, right? I tell you guys this day one class, right? There's a little bit more to it than that. Okay, when a sensei is talking, I think I would cover this one too though. When a sensei is talking or an instructor is talking, don't interrupt. If you've got something to say, wait till your instructor is done talking, raise your hand. More likely they will call on you and you get to tell them what you get to say. Okay, be patient. Don't blurt out stuff that gets you guys push-ups, that gets you guys sent out of class, talk to parents, all that stuff. Don't do that. Just wait. Yeah, we're probably going to call on you. Just give it some time, right? When an instructor is teaching a group of kids, say your class is next, okay? And the instructor is right by the front door, viewing, the class or just a group of kids, whatever it may be. Do not walk in front of the instructor's view, okay? Most polite, most respectful thing is to walk behind the instructor, okay? Whoever is leading the class or doing something with them. An instructor, okay, I'm a little off topic. Instructor can be anyone who is instructing students to do something. It does not have to be a black belt, okay? Personally, I get green belts, yellow belts, well, some yellow belts, green belts, orange belts to instruct a class or portion of a class, whatever it may be. If somebody is giving instruction to certain kids in the class, most respectful is to walk behind. If they're close to a wall and you can't, when you walk in front, do not walk at eye level. Bend down, squat down, walk underneath eye level, okay? Very, very respectful to do it that way. If you cross eye paths with an instructor or a sensei, you will be in trouble, to say the least, okay? So duck down, always show respect, okay? There's reasons why instructor is looking at the students, okay? You don't need to block all that stuff, right? Another one would be no crossing your arms. Yeah, stand up for a couple of these. No crossing your arms, okay? Don't stand there. Sensei, instructors talking, I don't know. Do arms across. Don't do that, okay? You see some black belts do that, okay? Me, not so much, I don't think. Comment if you guys see me do it more than what I think. Black belts do it because they can, pretty much, I guess. I still really, really try to stay away from that. I don't ever see myself crossing my arms. If you guys do, comment below. Let me know, and I'll try harder not to do it. No hands down like this. Black belts do this a lot. This is a lot more common with black belts. So if you're a black belt and you do this in class, comment, let me know. I hope I'm not the only one that does this. I see it a lot. A couple of the other disciplines we train with. Black belts can get away with it. Hands behind your back, probably not so much, especially the lower ranks. No hands behind your back, no hands crossing front, no doing this stuff, no tap, you can't even see my feet, no tapping your feet, definitely no hands on your hips like this, yay. All of this stuff tells the instructor that you are either bored, you know what you're doing already, and you're tired of hearing sensei talk, senpai talk, whoever. You're thinking about something else in class. You should not be doing any of those. You should not be thinking about anything but karate stuff during karate class, okay? Majority of my classes, I only see you guys like once a week, okay? I get you guys for maybe an hour. Give me an hour of your time. Just be here, be prepared, be ready to go. It's awesome when you guys show up early and I see you guys practicing before class. That's a big plus. It's a big 20 points for everyone who does that, okay? Show up early if you can. I know the majority of you guys, your parents take you, and sometimes you leave last minute because you can't find your shoes, whatnot. Try to get here early. Try to practice before class. It lets me know that you like class, you want to come to class, you want to learn, you're dedicated to this style, to this discipline, you want to learn new stuff, okay? When we set, we don't set that much in class. If I tell you guys to set, you're either going to be kneeling in Seiza, which has another video on how to get down and up from the stance too, so go check that one out. You're either going to be kneeling in Seiza or you're going to be crisscross applesauce, okay? Your hands are not going to be in the bowl, so they say. Hands are going to be on your knees, okay? So I don't want this stuff, I don't want anything like this. You'll see this at some tournaments, people just relaxing, waiting, all this stuff, posing, modeling, none of that, okay? Cross-legged, hands on your knees, okay? That's it. Doesn't matter which leg's out in front, or I'm not that picky, okay? You're either crisscross or you're kneeling. Okay? If you do not know how to get down and up from Seiza, again, the other video should explain more on that, so I'm not going to get into that. Let me see. I didn't write anything down. I'm just kind of going off the top of my head. Leaning on the wall. Do not lean on the walls, okay? I've never seen any black belt in any of my classes lean on walls. You do not lean on walls. That's a big no. We'll give you push-ups. We'll set you out. We'll demote you. I'll probably not demote you. Depends, though. If you've been acting up for a while, yeah, we've been known to demote some people. Do not lean on the wall. You have 2 legs. You can use them. Don't complain, okay? All the black belts in our organization have knee issues or back issues or elbows or ankles or something like that. Majority of the black belts, the high-ranked black belts that I know, have joint issues, have some kind of issue with something with their body, okay? More likely we're in pain too, we're tired, we want to go home, all that stuff. Don't complain in class because you had a long day at school, or your homework was awful, or you're hungry, or you're tired, or your palms are sweaty, or why do we have to make fists? My hands hurt, or try to sit down when you're supposed to be standing up. All that is very disrespectful, okay? So that goes back to me getting you guys for an hour, maybe 2 hours once a week. Excuse me. And, devote your time to Shizoku Karate for at least those 2 hours or hour during the week, okay? If you have any questions on anything as far as showing respect goes in the Shizoku Dojo, please drop a comment down below. I will reply, let you know how we do the things. I think there's a couple more. Again, I didn't write everything down. I didn't write anything down, to be honest. I'm just kind of trying to go over it. Don't play with the equipment, okay? I've got hand mitts that I leave out between classes. I've got foam, like Eskrima sticks that we play with sometimes that I leave out. Stand-up bags, all that stuff. Stand-up bags are a little different sometimes, okay? If they're pushed off to the side and you are quiet before your class starts, you can go train on those. I've got no issue with it, okay? But don't go full out hardcore, thump, 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 and disrupt my class before you guys. Don't do that. That's disrespectful. But you guys can go punch and kick on it, whatever you guys want to do. As long as it is out of the way and you are for sure that we're not going to be using it for class, feel free, okay? But don't touch the equipment unless we give you permission to. Sometimes I've got green belts, orange belts hold mitts and stuff for me, okay? But if we don't tell you to touch any of our instructor stuff, don't, okay? It's disrespectful. It's not your stuff. Don't touch it, okay? What else? There's a couple more. Daydreaming. Please don't daydream, okay? Daydreaming and interrupting us when we talk are some of our biggest pet peeves. Don't daydream, Okay, we're here, we're doing class, even if Sensei's rambling on about some, origins of Kung Fu and all that you're bored to death with. Okay, don't show it. Don't doze off in class. That's another big no-no. Don't daydream in class. None of that stuff, okay? Focus. If you are definitely not focused in class, please try to convince us that you are focused for that hour of class, okay? There will be way less push-ups, way less 1,000 kicks that you've got to do because you're in trouble because you weren't paying attention to us. A lot of stuff. So just fake it till you make it, like what my sensei used to tell me all the time. If you're bored with something that we're doing in class, don't show it. Just get through it, okay? There'll always be another class next week. Probably not going to do the exact same thing we did last week. We might touch up on it and then do something else. My classes every week is not the exact same. So if you're bored one week, try it again next week. Or if it's been 2, 3, 4 weeks that you're just like, man, I'm really getting bored. Is this all we're going to do? Talk to me after class. Okay, let me know, because I do not want to lose students because you guys just get bored. Talk to me after class. Come up, be like, hey, Sensei, can I talk? It's like, is there some other stuff that we can do? I'm open to suggestions. I'm by far not the best instructor at all. I get caught up with talking sometimes about karate stuff when we really should be doing other stuff. Or we get stuck doing one thing because I've got a couple kids that I know need to work on something. So I push the whole class to get through it, and we do that for the class. And then next week, if I see the same thing, I might do it again. So be respectful and come up and talk to me after class. Don't raise your hand in class. Oh, this is boring. I'm going to do something else. Don't do that. Okay? That's going to lead me to not do something else. We'll be doing the same thing over and over and over again because you rudely said that during class. So anything you guys want to do, any games you guys see online, stuff like that, feel free. Talk to me after class. Be like, hey, look, can I send you a video, like email you a video or text you whatever, a video of this game that I've seen on YouTube. Maybe you can modify it so it's kind of karate related stuff. Awesome. I'm definitely down for that. That's great. I've got a couple of games that I want to introduce to you guys pretty soon too in class. So don't quit karate. I think there's one or two more. Bowing. Bow before you enter the dojo. Bow towards the dojo. Okay? If the dojo is the camera, I am bowing to the dojo. Okay? If I'm walking out of the dojo, the doorway's here, I turn around and I bow to the dojo. I don't turn around and bow out to the outside. Okay? I bow into the dojo. Right. You do not have to say us when you bow to the door, okay? Really big thing with that. If you say us when you're not supposed to, that's fine. Okay, when you bow, you say us and you're not supposed to, that's fine unless it's for kata. Don't ever say us for kata. Don't do that. Everybody should know that, okay? Right now, it's going out there. Don't say us for kata. Never us for kata. I'll probably throw something at you, okay? No us is for kata. Anything else? Big rule of thumb is if you're bowing and that subject can hear you, you say us. If they cannot hear you, no need to say us, right? Okay? So I guess that kind of goes with kata too. Kata cannot hear you say us, so don't say us, right? If you're bowing to an instructor, another student, obviously they should be able to hear you. If they're deaf, it's still polite to say us because it is somebody in front of you. So you say us, right? Definitely say us to your senseis, senseis, senpai, yudancha, all the other people. I think that's about it. Water breaks. That's another big one. Beginning kids, white belts, I really try to avoid doing water breaks. Okay, try to get water before class, get water after class. Okay, that goes for all my classes. This class, I'm at YMCA. This is their second week. I've got, I think, about 8 kids signed up. Their second week. Okay, I'm lenient with them. Second week of class, they did fairly good today. One person asked for water. Obviously, domino effect. Everybody wants water. That's okay. But I told them next week, you drink water before class or you drink water after class. Okay, that ties back to me only getting you guys once, maybe twice a week for an hour. Okay, drink water before class. Well, my workouts usually, especially with white belts, they're not that hard. Okay, you guys are just starting out. We can't do punches and kicks for the whole hour without somebody's legs falling off. Okay, I go easy. We learn a bunch of stuff and we have fun. Okay, 9 times out of 10, you really don't need water during class. Okay, that kind of stuff. Bathroom's different. Okay, if you can hold it till the end of class, that'd be amazing. But I don't want accidents in class. So if you really, really got to go during class. Please go before class. That'd be awesome. And then go after class. Once again, only an hour in class. What else? This is more than what I thought. Top of my head. It's pretty good. Round of applause for me. I went over, don't set when you're not supposed to set. Don't do weird fun. Please don't dance. I get a lot of people dancing in class. Don't dance. Just don't. Dance at home to music videos or whatever you guys dance to at home. Don't do that in class. No. Need you guys a pink tutu or something to wear. I'm pretty sure that is it. Yes, one more, and then this is a longer video than I thought. I'm sorry, guys. One more, and then I will stop the video. Comment if there's anything that I missed that you guys know that I say in class. Drop it down below. Thanks. Now I lost my train of thought with that one. See, Sensei talks a lot sometimes. Don't say that you already know this. Don't even raise your hand and say, since I already know this, okay? Don't do that. We will up it, okay? We will make it hard, and if we can't, we will make the rest of your class hard, okay? You say you know it, great. Does the rest of the class know it perfect? Probably not. That's probably why we're still doing it, okay? If you want to do something else, go to another one of my classes or do private lessons with me. Do not raise your hand, I know this. And I'll probably call you out, see if you can do it by yourself, like katas. Okay, I already know Niju Shichiko. I'll call you out, have you do the kata. If you mess up at all during the kata, you step out with the wrong leg, your toes are not to the front, your knees are not bent enough, any little thing, I'm going to call it out because you told me you know the kata. If you know it, then there's no mistakes. Okay, so practice, guys. Any questions? Anything that I missed in this? Comment down below. Thank you, guys.